what do you need to do to be successful? What are some of the attitudes and attributes that people have that allow them to move forward more readily than a whole heap of other people who simply hope that things happen for them? And in particular, I want to have a look at 3 types of attitude. And these 3 styles of attitude characterize pretty much everyone who undertakes anything, everyone who doesn't undertake everything, and everyone who doesn't want anyone to undertake anything at all. Now, the very first of these groups are called climbers. And climbers, as you can see here, are people who climb. Our climbers here are on a mountain, moving all the way up to try and get to the very top. And you'll notice up the very top of that mountain is a man holding a flag. This is someone who's reached a goal. In our course, to be successful, and in the industry when you've left our course, to become a world-class personal trainer, we need to have a climbing attitude. This group is called the campers. So we have climbers moving towards a goal, but we've got the campers who aren't moving towards a goal. So to be camped in an area can be to be content, to be happy with the way things are, and to simply be okay that things keep going this same way. One of the things that we do as trainers is we take people from a camping mode and start assisting them to climb. And they're climbing for good health. They're climbing for fitness, and they're climbing because that attitude will eventually spill off into some other areas of their lives as well. If we look at the ones that are negative, that's this group. And this group, folks, are the pullers. Pullers are negative people. And pullers are negative people who do not want you to go well. And it's a really toxic attitude. In fact, a pulling attitude can stop people doing great things. Because if you start listening to them and you start believing it, it becomes very difficult for you to move forward. So it's important to try and keep away from that negative mindset. It's why when someone's embarking on a health program, it's so important to have their family behind them. Do you know the puller who's going to have the biggest influence on you? It's yourself. That little negative voice that says, geez, this is getting a bit hard. Guys, expect to hear that during our course. That voice will be there in the first few weeks because you're making a change. And with any change, there's resistance. But one of the greatest things that happens to PTs is that wonderful feeling you get when you take a person from being a puller, and you change their mindset, and you assist them to become a climber.